Is this the fancy institute y'all were talking about earlier?
Quite a collection of equipment. Some as tall as a ceiling.
There are so many scientists. They all look very smart and very busy.
The Institute of Thaumaturgy is the largest and most well-financed laboratory of magic in the Republic. It is not an exaggeration to say that this facility paves the way for a better future. Espresso Cookie, how will you be proceeding with your research?
Conducting a full analysis with the usual methods. My own mixture of mineralogy, organoleptics, and subgranular gastronomy. The experiment will then proceed with the goal of transferring Soul Jam's energy into a cookie-made receptacle, of which I have already established a substantial list of candidates. The final and crucial step is to stabilize the energy contained within acceptable margins for cookies to use.
You have my full support in this endeavor. I doubt I need to remind you of all cookies, but time is of the essence. I already recruited a team of the finest researchers beforehand. They will assist you in your research.
It's an honor to be working with you.
I look forward to the breakthroughs we'll be making here.
And be careful! Experiments or not, make sure to keep the Soul Jams safe. And they need to be returned in perfect condition, with no harm done to them.
Of course, no worries.
Oh, we'll be careful. We graduated top of our class with honors, sucrose gum brulee.
Now then, let us make way for an audience with the elders. I am certain they are eager to hear of our return.
I will remain here and begin my research. We have already forfeited valuable time.
The elders will have many questions for you about Soul Jam. You are the only one capable of providing an answer to assuage any qualms they may have. I assure you it will not take long, Espresso Cookie.
As you wish. Then let us make haste. You two, are you capable enough to perform a basic yet thorough analysis of the Soul Jam?
Yes, sir. We'll start at once.
Venerable elders, thank you for granting us this audience. Without further ado, I shall deliver my report on the summit held at the Vanilla Kingdom. I've invited Sir Madeline Cookie and Espresso Cookie to provide their input as well. Now then, upon my arrival at the summit, and thus, we have succeeded in transporting the Soul Jam to our Republic. They are safely secured in the Institute of Thaumaturgy, and we have already begun a detailed analysis.
The ancient heroes willingly giving their Soul Jam, and you bringing them here safely too. Well done. As it is natural that we preserve our traditions as the rightful descendants of the Vanilla Kingdom, it is just as natural we have a say in the ancient heroes' usage of Soul Jam. Madeline Cookie and Espresso Cookie, your efforts in investigating the whereabouts of Soul Jam are to be commended. Let us proceed with special commendations tomorrow at the Divine Sanctum.
I beg your pardon, but my research must take precedence. Receiving a commendation also means I must partake in a frivolous ceremony.
Ahem! Have you truly the audacity to reject such an offer? They are only bestowed upon the greatest of the Creme Republic, a magnificent gift from the divines themselves.
We're honored to receive the commendation. We are both very honored.
I still cannot believe it. Soul Jam of legend, here in our Republic. Is that why I felt an overwhelming presence of vigor and power? Or perhaps my senses are more attuned to perceive such things.
It sounds like our scientists will have their hands quite full.
Konsung, how are you going to proceed?
The Institute of Thaumaturgy will proceed with its research at full speed. No expenses will be spared. No equipment will be unused. The energy contained within Soul Jam will be scrutinized to the smallest granule of sugar. We must then find a way to safely harness a portion of this energy for other cookies to use. If we succeed, cookies all over Earthbread will have the strength to stand up against Dark Enchantress Cookie.
Ho ho ho! It sounds like a good way to thwart some more pirates, too.
It may be possible to use a portion of the Soul Jam's power to heal the sick and tend to the wounded.
Regardless of the outcome, my heart yearns to see a world where no cookies will face the pain and grief of war.
A job well done, Clotted Cream Cookie. Convincing the ancient heroes is quite the achievement. Elder Custard Cookie, you must be extremely proud of Clotted Cream Cookie's success.
Quite so. But it is times like these when one must remain humble.
To clarify, the ancient heroes have not entirely relinquished their soul jam, correct?
Correct. We are working on borrowed time, and must take full advantage to research its power. The ancient heroes still have a full say in all matters of the Soul Jam.
Exactly how much time?
Their proposal left us no room for error.
And it better not have been an empty promise.
Who are these cookies?
Pardon me for the lack of introduction. These cookies are delegates from the Dark Cacao and Hollyberry kingdoms. They're here to ensure the safety of the ancient hero's Soul Jam.
I go wherever my great King Dark Cacao Cookie commands. I was ordered to keep the Soul Jam safe at any cost, and I never disobey orders. His Soul Jam is here, and I'm keeping an eye on all of you.
Her Majesty Hollyberry Cookie and the other ancient heroes have come to this decision after much deliberation. Their will is to see peace on all of Earthbread, and I hope you won't disappoint them.
If successful, this research will remain in history for all time. Our convocation's legacy and the name of the Creme Republic will be remembered by all future generations. It is not an exaggeration to say that the future of the world rests in the hands of our fair city.
Consul, your efforts over the past few days have yielded great results. All of the elders seem pleased with your progress.
Yet, I personally am not. There is still an enigma that perplexes me. The masked cookies from before, their movements were far from haphazard. They moved methodically, and their strike was coordinated. It seemed as if they knew when and where we would be, and how the Soul Jam was being transported. What's more, the reliquary was enchanted with some of the strongest hexes and security devices known to the Republic. And they cut through it all, like a knife through butter. No one knew of such details, except for the Elders.
Sir, but that would... Are you suggesting one of the Elders might be engaging in such subterfuge? My behavior and words are unbefitting of my position. My apologies, Consul.
Nothing more than speculation at the moment. Without more details, we would only come to an erroneous conclusion. But I cannot purge this thought from my mind. There is a veil of duplicity and deceit surrounding us.
What must we do, sire? The Elders are the foremost authority in the Republic. Even on their own, they hold great power and influence. We cannot investigate them on a whim.
Words are a powerful tool. They are also a window into one's soul. Perhaps we can uncover more through dialogue. However, my administrative duties restrain me from ascertaining the full truth on my own. I ask for your assistance and cooperation in investigating the Elders. I shall speak with Elders Oyster and Custard Cookie. Would you be willing to approach the others? I have a rising suspicion that each Elder has made their own personal conclusions about Soul Jam. Perhaps they will unwittingly reveal their intentions.
You can trust us, Clotted Cream Cookie. We'll find out what's going on.
You have my sincerest thanks. Now then, Espresso Cookie. I trust that you will begin your research the moment you return to the Institute. Mind you, there are many eyes carefully watching every turn of this research. Your results will surely influence Earthbred's politics, as well as other spheres of life. I know you are eager to begin, but I must ask, not just for formality, will you be able to handle such a tremendous task? Can I ask you to bring a new age of peace and prosperity to all cookies of Earthbred?
Yes, I shall.
I leave the sciencing to you! Ha ha! Then what should I do? Aha! I got it! My new friends from afar, it would be an honor to invite you to stay at Mansion Madeline during your visit. The sunlight radiates throughout its halls, warm and comfortable chambers every which way, and, most of all, it's my home!
An excellent idea, Sir Madeline Cookie. I hope everyone may rest and recuperate well at Mansion Madeline.
Is that? It is! Nephew! Get over here and give your auntie a great big hug, Madeline Cookie.
Madeline Cookie, have you lost weight? Oh, my poor dearie, has that heavy armor flattened your dough? You could have at least written us of your arrival.
Ha ha ha! Aunties! I have returned home from yet another triumphant quest.
My son! The birds were chirping such wonderful songs by my window this morning. I knew it was a sign of your safe return.
Mother, I am glad to see you well.
News of your travel has been shared with us on many occasions. Traveling from kingdom to kingdom all across the continent. I am proud of you, my son.
Ugh. I said it once, and I'll say it again. How could the Knights just send off a young and delicate cookie like our Madeline Cookie to travel across the world like that?
You complain about everything. But yes, you're right. How could they send our Madeline Cookie off right after his promotion? How could they? Madeline Cookie, you must be so tired and hungry. Come, come. We just brewed a pot of tea and some jellies.
say ah! Don't hesitate. Eat, eat, eat! They're super sweet, just like you like them. Oh, yes, I remember. You won't eat anything if it's not sugary. Oh.
Madeline Cookie, let Auntie make you a full meal. Have you grown shorter, too? Oh, that armor looks much too heavy. Why aren't you getting comfortable? Were you keeping safe during your travels?
It feels so good to be home. Yes, aunties, I, Madeline Cookie, am perfectly fine. But let me introduce to you my friends from the Cookie Kingdoms. I offer to house them during their visit to our great city.
All friends of Madeline Cookie are welcome. Make yourselves at home.
Madeline Cookie, you brought friends. You made friends. Hello. Dearie, dearie, you travel too light. Oh, but look at you, you're so cute.
Madeline Cookie, who is this friend of yours? He's so tall and handsome, and so majestic.
And this friend of yours brought a puppy.
Oh, who's a good doggo? You are, yes you are.
Puppy? This majestic beast is a cream wolf! A wolf!
You should know that Madeline Cookie is so soft and gentle, and you have to keep an eye on him. He has a sweet tooth and just can't control himself when there are sweets.
And ever since he was a baby, he always kicks away the blanket when napping. You make sure he doesn't catch a cold.
Oh, Madeline Cookie bringing friends home. Oh, I'm so happy. I hope you stay friends for a very long time.
Of course we will!
Have you ever seen such a lively and loving family? My family is the absolute best. Follow me, friends! Let me show you to your rooms. You are sure to be impressed by how comfortable they are.
What a long day it's been! I never knew there was such a huge city across the ocean, and so many cookies are living here. This adventure is so exciting! I wonder what's gonna happen next. But right now, I'm gonna sleep.